The world is going through a huge turmoil. Here in India, in past 1 week, we ourselves have had our trials and tribulations with um, the Priyanka Reddy case, the Unnao case in which the lady died at last. There is a sense of um, restlessness, of being hurt, of anger. We all are angry and we are asking each other, how can we get past this? There is no way of getting past this. It takes time for anger to just be okay, for the life to come back to normal, and then just go um, to a pace that we know from time to time, where we are just bothered about our own lives, our own personal existence. But last month has been difficult. I mean, there have been a lot of political turmoils, things we had not expected, things which shouldn't have been done, things we were done. We kind of lost our trust in our political leaders, in the fact that nobody has any ideology left, in the fact that we didn't vote for this but we have to make do with them. Then, of course, the gang rapes of women, they being burned alive, the a woman trying to reach the court to give her statement, she being burnt alive while going, she being stabbed and burnt while going to do that. I mean, things, gruesome, brutal things which will shake us to the core. And we ask ourselves that, how do we get past this? How do we find a sense of normalcy, or just the heartbreak that we are all going through? How do we get past that? In 1997, Sir Isaiah Berlin, he was an Oxford professor, historian, philosopher, or historian of ideas, and he was asked that what had been the most surprising thing about his long life. And he was born in Riga in 1909. Riga was in Russia. He was the son of a Jewish timber merchant, and when the February Revolution in Petrograd had happened, he was about 7.5 years old. And in his long life, he had seen 2 world wars, the Russian Revolution, he had seen the Great Depression of the 1930s, he had seen the horrors of Stalin's Russia, he had seen the horrors of Hitler's Germany, he had seen decolonization, he had seen Cold War. So the interview was in 1997, and the family who had, the remaining family who had decided to stay in Riga and had not migrated as he had, they had been liquidated. Liquidated meaning they all had been killed. And when he was asked that what was the most surprising thing about his long life, he had said that the mere fact that I'm going to just read it, the mere fact that I shall have lived so peacefully and so happily through such horrors, that there he was, untouched by all of this, and that seemed to him quite astonishing. And if you think about it, what is it that despite all the horrors that are happening around us, there is some place inside us, that we can just go and rest there a bit? I'm going to read out something to you, because so many people are so anguished, so many people are so heartbroken, and we need that solace, we need that, and they're reminded of their own past, they're reminded of a past in which they went through these things, or their own went through something similar. And I think that I'm just going to read something which I think will answer a few questions. There seems to be a place inside every human being where he or she resides with the light. With the light. Detached from the world and its cruelties, from wars, deaths, penance, retribution, ambitions, desires, heartbreaks. There is a little light inside all of us, you know. That is the place where we are whole. That is the place where every human being is whole. A place where all that is nice and beautiful and light and simple and charming and natural and loving, they all reside with him as if they are companions for life, in a beautiful aural light that shines like the sun inside him and gives him fuel. That's the light that gives us fuel. That's the light that gives us energy and the will to survive, to thrive, to hope and to achieve, to live, to be, despite everything that is out there. That is the shining light. That is his guide. That is his solace. That is his home. That is his beauty. That is his anchor. That is his treasure. That is where he's happiest. As long as he holds that light in his heart, he can survive wars and deaths and deceit and heartbreak and everything that makes us weep in pain. This ball of light and a little bit of us that resides inside us is watching everything but touching nothing. The light is watching everything but it's touching nothing. It is free of bondages of both kinds, those that others keep us under and even those that we keep ourselves under. It's like the eternal flame that burns confidently despite the harsh winds of storms and whirlpools. So we are going through storms and whirlpools, but if we just search for that light inside us, where we are whole, where we can rest, where we can feel love again, the restlessness that we feel, the erosion of confidence that we feel, the erosion of trust that we feel, the heartbreak that we feel, we can survive through it all, and we can rise again and we can thrive again. Thank you. I hope this helps you.